My name is Ashanti Carter,
And I'm Ayana Scott.
And I'm Maya Cox.
and this is our case study on Quiet on Set documentary. This case study delves into the career of Dan Schneider, an American television producer, writer, and actor known for his work in creating and producing popular children's shows on Nickelodeon. While Schneider achieved success in the industry, his career has been ruined by controversies and allegations of inappropriate conduct on set. This case study aims to examine the allegations, controversies, and their impact on Schneider's career.
Dan Schneider is a producer, screenwriter, and actor. Schneider created and produced a string load of children's shows on Nickelodeon from 1994 to 2019. Dan Schneider gained prominence in the 1990s as an actor in the Nickelodeon sketch comedy show All That. Most popular shows streaming around this time was All That, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious, and Sam and Cat. Dan also acted out of anger and would sexualize the situation at any moment during the show.
Here is also some more background information. Quiet on Set was created for the victims to voice their stories and tell the world what's really been happening behind the cameras. Main victims of the allegations were Drake Bell, Brian Hearn, Amanda Bynes, Jeanette McCarthy. This 5-episode series explains the multiple convicted pedophiles who worked on his hit Nickelodeon shows and more about what happened behind the scenes through interviews with former child actors, parents, and crew members. Brian Peck was arrested for the charges of sexual assault with an ad of 11 accounts.
The challenge faced in this case study was racial discrimination, sexism, harassment, physical abuse, and verbal abuse.
Strategies for overcoming the challenges. Therapists were provided and new foster care homes was as well. Encourage open communication, active listening, and empathy. Promote a culture where victims feel safe to speak up and report incidents, and where bystanders are empowered to intervene and support those facing discriminations or abuse. Advocate for strong legal frameworks and institutions that address sexism, racial discrimination, harassment, and abuse.
Positive outcomes, where children were open to voicing their opinions. Rules were regulated to prevent child predators from working. Parents are to be present of their children's supervision and help spread awareness and save lives of others.
Now is the time for questions. We have 6 questions in total. Our first question is, what steps can a production team make to ensure that the information in the Quiet on Set documentary is accurate and trustworthy while maintaining the trust of the audience? How would you balance the competing values of privacy and transparency when producing a documentary that involves sensitive information about victims and perpetrators?
Mid-range questions are, what can a production team do to minimize harm to the children actors and victims while still raising awareness about the issues they face? How might the economic considerations of the production team impact their decision-making process? Can media economics influence the extent to which sensitive information is disclosed?
Macro issue questions. How do documentaries like Quiet on Set contribute to creating a fair and democratic society? What responsibilities do media organizations and regulators have in protecting child actors and preventing exploitation in the entertainment industry?
All right, so this is the end of our presentation on our case study here. Once again, my name is Ayana.
My name is Ashanti Carter.
And my name is Maya Cox.
And thank you all again for listening to our case study.